Imagine discovering the corpse of a planet. Not ruins, not fragments, an actual planetary core, exposed naked in the darkness of space. A world so impossible that astronomers still struggle to explain how it survived at all, because planets like this are not supposed to exist. And yet, 730 light-years away from Earth, orbiting dangerously close to its star, there it is, burning, screaming through space. A dead giant refusing to disappear. This is TOI 849b, the planet that should not exist. In our solar system, giant planets like Jupiter and Saturn hide their secrets beneath enormous oceans of gas. Deep under thousands of kilometers of hydrogen and helium lies something we were never meant to see. A core, a dense heart made of rock, ice, and metal. For decades, scientists believed those cores were forever buried beneath crushing atmospheres impossible to penetrate. Then TOI 849b appeared, and suddenly the universe exposed the body beneath the skin. The planet orbits so close to its star that a single year there lasts only 18 hours. Imagine waking up and watching an entire year pass before you go back to sleep. That is how fast this world moves. But speed is not the terrifying part. The terrifying part is the heat. TOI 849b orbits at a distance so close that its surface temperature reaches over 1,500 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt metal, hot enough to vaporize entire landscapes. Its star hangs in the sky like a gigantic wall of nuclear fire, flooding the planet with radiation every second. No oceans could survive there, no atmosphere should survive there. And yet the planet itself remains bare, exposed, like the skeleton of a gas giant after its flesh was ripped away. To understand why this world horrifies astronomers, you first need to understand how giant planets are born. A young planet begins as a dense core. Gravity slowly pulls enormous amounts of gas around it until it transforms into a massive giant world. But TOI 849b breaks this system completely. Its mass is nearly 40 times greater than Earth. Far too massive to be a rocky planet. A world this heavy should have become a giant like Jupiter. It should be wrapped in thick layers of hydrogen, stretching thousands of kilometers into space. But those layers are gone. Completely gone, leaving behind something scientists never expected to see directly: the naked core of a dead gas giant, a planetary ghost. Nobody knows exactly what killed it, and that is where the nightmare begins. One possibility is that the planet wandered too close to its star. The star's gravity and radiation slowly peeled away the atmosphere layer by layer over billions of years. Imagine a hurricane powerful enough to rip the sky itself into space. That may be what happened here. Its atmosphere could have been stripped away until only the heavy metallic core remained. But another theory is even worse. Some scientists believe TOI 849b may have collided with another giant planet in a catastrophic impact beyond human imagination. Two worlds larger than Earth crashing into each other at tens of thousands of kilometers per hour. Not an explosion, annihilation. The impact would have blasted the lighter gases into space instantly, leaving only the surviving core drifting near its star like a scar that never healed. And if that happened, then somewhere in the darkness around this system may float the ashes of an entire destroyed planet. If you somehow stood on TOI 849b, the experience would be beyond terrifying. The gravity alone would crush the human body almost instantly. You would weigh dozens of times more than you do on Earth. Your bones would struggle under your own weight. Your muscles would fail, and above you, filling half the sky, would be the star. Not warm sunlight, not the peaceful yellow glow we know on Earth. This would look like the open mouth of a furnace, a raging ocean of nuclear fire boiling endlessly overhead. The surface itself may not even be solid. Scientists believe the outer layers could be made of superheated minerals compressed into exotic states of matter. Rivers of molten metal may flow beneath an atmosphere poisoned by vaporized rock. Imagine rain made not of water, but liquid stone. Clouds of evaporated minerals drifting through an orange-black sky. Lightning ripping across an atmosphere hotter than lava. This is not a planet built for life. It is a planetary autopsy. But perhaps the strangest part of this story is what TOI 849b reveals about our own solar system. Deep beneath Jupiter's storms, beneath Saturn's golden clouds, there may be worlds like this hiding inside them right now. Buried cores larger than Earth itself, ancient hearts trapped beneath crushing oceans of gas. TOI 849b may be the first time humanity has ever seen one exposed directly. For decades, these cores existed only in equations and theories. Then suddenly, the universe tore one open and placed it in front of us, like a warning or a confession. And this raises a disturbing possibility. If giant planets can lose their atmospheres, then maybe worlds are far less permanent than we imagined. Jupiter itself could once have looked completely different. Saturn's beauty may only be temporary. Even planets are fragile. Given enough time, stars can strip them apart piece by piece until only their cores remain. Dead worlds orbiting silently around the ruins of their systems. The cosmos is filled with planetary corpses. We are only beginning to find them. The discovery of TOI 849b also shattered another assumption. Astronomers once believed planets of this size simply could not survive so close to their stars. There is a region called the Neptunian Desert, a graveyard zone where medium-sized giant planets are almost completely absent because the star destroys them over time. And yet, somehow, TOI 849b survived inside the desert. Alone? Impossible. Like finding a frozen body standing unharmed in the center of a fire? Every observation creates more questions. Its existence should not be stable. Its structure should not survive. Its atmosphere should be gone completely. And yet it remains there, orbit after orbit, defying everything we thought we understood about planetary evolution. Sometimes the universe does not break the rules gently. Sometimes it smashes them apart. But eventually, even TOI 849b will die. Stars become brighter as they age, hotter, more violent, and over millions or billions of years, its star will continue blasting the planet with unbearable radiation. Whatever remains of its atmosphere will vanish. Its surface may slowly melt deeper and deeper into a global ocean of magma. And one day, the star itself will begin to die. It will swell outward into a red giant, consuming the inner worlds around it. TOI 849b may not escape. After surviving the destruction of its atmosphere, after enduring unimaginable heat for billions of years, the exposed core may finally be swallowed whole by the same star that mutilated it in the first place. A brutal ending for a planet that was never supposed to survive this long. Sometimes we imagine space as empty and peaceful, but worlds like TOI 849b reveal something far darker. The universe is violent. Stars peel planets apart. Gravity crushes worlds into ruin. Entire atmospheres vanish into the void. And hidden among the darkness are places so extreme they feel less like planets and more like cosmic wounds. TOI 849b is one of them. A giant planet stripped to its core. A dead world still burning. A scar left behind by forces powerful enough to destroy entire skies. And somewhere out there in the endless dark, there may be thousands more just waiting to be discovered.